Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Wednesday, July 17th, 2024. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Day 5 of COVID, feeling better, but yesterday it was all I could do to get off the phone with Tom Papa before I coughed. But I just made it. Anyhow, let's get right into the news, shall we? The Maryland State Police are investigating a fatal plane crash in Talbot County. The pilot, Robert Merlini, 56 of Annapolis, was the only occupant of the twin-engine Cessna that crashed into the Tread Avon River. The incident was reported at about 9:30 a.m. near the 6800 block of Travelers Rest Circle in Easton. Preliminary investigations show that the plane took off from Tipton Airport at Fort Meade and was en route to Easton Airport. Merlini's body was recovered by divers and declared deceased at the scene. The NTSB and the FAA will join in the investigation. Mr. Merlini's body has been transported to Baltimore to the Office of the Chief Medical Examiner for an autopsy. The City of Annapolis sent out an email yesterday announcing progress on the City Dock project, stating that over 94% of the funding has been secured. But that's deceptive at best and an outright lie at worst. Of that 94%, they are including a FEMA grant that accounts for 48% of the total project cost, which has not been approved, nor has FEMA given any indication that an approval is forthcoming. To be truthful, it should say that almost half of the project is fully funded, but they are going full steam ahead with construction planned this fall. Now, I'm not sure why this administration is being so opaque when all they preach is transparency. And another aside, in that update was nary a mention of the ongoing maintenance cost of the project. And if you missed it, read my editorial from Saturday on eyeonannapolis.net that addresses that issue specifically. Congressman Steny Hoyer and U.S. Senator Chris Van Hollen have secured $850,000 in community project funding for a new Boys and Girls Clubs location in Lothian. This project will expand services to the southern area of Anne Arundel County. The new 19,000-square-foot clubhouse will include various facilities such as a gym, game room, teaching kitchen, and more, allowing Boys and Girls Clubs of Annapolis and Anne Arundel County to serve hundreds of more youth annually. The organization currently operates 7 clubhouses across the county and a mobile program serving nearly 3,500 kids and teens with a range of educational and developmental programs. Great news for South County. Comedian Tom Papa will perform at Maryland Hall on August 2nd for a Ram's Head Presents show. Known for his work as an author, actor, podcast host, and bread maker, Papa discussed his career, upcoming show, and life experiences in the bonus pod that we dropped yesterday afternoon. He reflects on his Jersey roots, his journey into comedy. Tickets are now on sale at ramsheadonstage.com or marylandhall.org. And I'm going to try and pressure Ram's Head into giving me a pair of tickets to give away on Tuesday for Ticket Tuesday. So you want to stay tuned for that. But for now, do give that one a listen. He is one hysterical dude. Up this Saturday on the Local Business Spotlight, we are wrapping up our trio of real estate spotlights with Olivia Surge from Abode Title and Escrow. And this sort of ties the whole buying and selling process up into a nice little 3-episode mini package. That drops at noon on Saturday, so you want to keep your eye out for that. And by now, you do know the drill. Please let your friends, family, and neighbors all know about our daily news recap email. It's free. It comes to your email inbox every night at 7 p.m., and we'll keep you up to speed on all the top local news stories. It's paywall free as well. All right, let's put this puppy to bed with a quick thank you to you and also to our sponsors for the daily news brief. Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Solar Energy Services, and Hospice of the Chesapeake. So now you just need to hang tight because George Young from DCMD VA Weather is standing by with the only locally forecasted weather report you'll find, and Bridget, also known as BeeprBuzz, is here with her Annapolis After Dark. All that's coming up for you in just a bit, so stick around.
Hello, energy consumers. This is Rick Peters, president of Solar Energy Services. Is all this talk of inflation making you uneasy? Me too, especially the uncertainty. How bad will it eat into my future purchasing power? Well, don't feel helpless because solar energy can give you some financial control. By installing and owning your solar system, you can lock out electricity cost inflation by locking in your electricity price for more than 25 years. Many of our inflation-fighting clean energy systems offset 100% of the annual electricity demands. Customers frequently add electric vehicle charging and backup batteries to their solar projects, providing them inexpensive auto fuel and additional energy security for the home. Freeze energy inflation in its tracks by committing to affordable, clean solar energy. Call us today at 410-923-6090 or visit us at solarsaves.net. But don't wait another minute. Sunshine's a wasted.
Sunshine, sunshine, nothing else can make me feel so fine.
When you live near Annapolis, you know how fickle the weather can be. So you need a truly local forecast that's accurate and reliable. Forecast right here in Annapolis. DCMDVA weather is not just for today, but for the rest of the week and the weekend too. Now here's George Young of DCMDVA weather with the weather outlook for today and beyond.
Hey everyone, this is George with DCMDVA weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Wednesday, July 17th. Yesterday was more of the same with crazy hot and humid conditions for the Annapolis region, and today will bring one more day of this latest heat wave with a heat advisory in effect before a front moves through later tonight and overnight and allows temperatures to normalize Thursday through the weekend. Look for highs today again in the 90s with heat index values of 100 to 105 degrees with an elevated chance for PM showers and storms possibly lasting into the overnight and AM hours of Thursday as a frontal boundary moves through the region, bringing relatively cooler air to the area Thursday through Sunday with highs in the mid-80s to lower 90s each day with lower humidity as well, with skies looking clearer at this time with mostly sunny conditions expected each day as we close out the work week and hit the weekend. So make plans now to get out and about without any worry for heat advisories or excessive heat warnings this weekend as temperatures come back down to much more average and acceptable levels for all of Anne Arundel County and beyond across the DMV region. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DCMDVA Weather. Make it a great day out there today. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to follow DCMDVA Weather on Facebook and X for updates each day, along with the website at dcmdvaweather.info so you can always stay weather informed.
Have you ever had to wait to get an appointment at the Apple Store? Skip the wait and the line at the mall by visiting Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham, where appointments are not necessary. Mac Medics is an Apple-authorized service provider. Mac Medics services all Apple devices, including broken iPhone screens and batteries, and all without an appointment. Most iPhone repairs are complete the same day and usually within a few hours. Mac Medics is also an Apple-authorized reseller and sell Apple products at the same price as the Apple Store. Visit Mac Medics in Severna Park or Lanham for Apple-authorized sales and service and shop local. Don't wait for help. Call Mac Medics at 410-757-MAX, which is 410-757-6227. It's 410-757-6227. Or visit them online at macmedics.com. The music scene in Anne Arundel County is poppin', and sometimes it's hard to sort through it all. From blues to pop, from funk to ska, BeeprBuzz has it all covered for you in this week's Annapolis After Dark.
Good morning, Annapolis. BeeprBuzz here with your Annapolis After Dark weekend music highlights for Wednesday, July 17th through Sunday, July 21st. Go to the socials for Annapolis Streaming and BeeprBuzz, and also all three websites for the full schedule. We update the Facebook posts and all websites with changes and cancellations so you know before you go. AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com. Live music for today, Wednesday. Start with Hippie Happy Hour at 49 West with Dave Chappell and Friends, or with Michael Waskey at Middleton Tavern. The Beat List with Scott Voorhees will be at the Eastport Democratic Club, known as the EDC and the MRE. You must be a member or a guest of a member to attend. Also in Annapolis, Brett Bueller and the Hollow Truce will be at Dark Horse. Billy Z, known as Party Shaker Bill, will be back at Level, a small plates lounge. Doug Segree from Doug Segree Band will be solo this week at Harper's Waterfront Restaurant in Edgewater. The Low Keys are back at Food Truck Wednesdays on the Farm in Millersville. And under my other things to do, ballroom and more, summer dance classes, no partner needed, out at Davidsonville Dance Club. Thursday, get to the point for Dan Haas. Kevin Pollack and Doghouse Blue will be on the rooftop at Metropolitan in Annapolis. Ben Heemstraw of Ben will be at Reynolds Tavern. Susie Lennox and Alex Lee are back this Thursday at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. Left of Center will be rockin' Thirsty Thursday up at the Dina at the Rumor Reel. Friday, Big Slap spittin' on lyrics and DJ Steve Bills will be at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville. Then head to see Doug Segree out at Killarney House just down the road, also in Davidsonville. The Drivetrain Band will be at Coconut Joe's in Edgewater. The National Bohemians will be at Brian Brew in Severna Park. Steve and Kim Acoustic Duo will be at Gary's Grill, also in Severna Park. Joey Fitz will be at Gina's Cantina in Millersville. And Bob Quinlan Music with Justin Bengoy will be at Ramshead Roadhouse in Crownsville. Saturdays start with brunch at Cooper's Tavern in Edgewater with music by Ben Heemstraw of Ben. Pete Best of Peterbilt will be down at the Bayside Inn in the Edgewater Mayo area. Then head down Muddy Creek Road to see PJ and Neo at Stan & Joe's Riverside in Galesville. Bridget Michaels of Guava Jelly will be solo at Gary's Grill in Severna Park. Mike Lang of the Eastport Oyster Boys will be downstairs in the Speak at the Eastport Democratic Club, known as the EDC in the MRE. You must be a member or a guest of a member to attend. Hester Prine and the All-Nighters will be at 49 West. Good Talk Russ will be at Dark Horse. The Tommy McGee Band will be at Mother's Peninsula Grill in Arnold. And D-Vibe and Conga will be, as they say, bebopping down at Old Bowie Town Grill. Sunday, start with brunch with George Evans and the Dudist Priest at Severna Park Tap House. Ben Heemstraw of Ben will be at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville. Casey McConneville will be at Annapolis Market House. And the West Street Revival Band will be at Stan & Joe's on West Street with the theme this time as Rockin' Women. Remember, these are just the highlights. Find the full schedule of music for all of Annapolis and the surrounding areas on the Annapolis Streaming Facebook event and on the websites AnnapolisStreaming.com, AnnapolisMusic.us, and BeeprBuzz.com, spelled BeeprBuzz. Add the websites to the homepage on your cell phone to make them an app. Then it's just 2 clicks to the music anytime. I'll see you out there.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.